guys, today's I'll start with a simple line that says some things are up to us and some things are not up to us. It was said by Epictetus, so it sounds simple and a lot of people would know this. I mean, like, yeah, of course, not everything is up to us, but we don't use it in our day-to-day lives. So what happens in our day-to-day lives are we run after achieving something. Every action that we do is towards achieving a thing or a two. So let's consider an example. You need to reach your office by 9. So you wake up early. I'm like the day before, you sleep early, then you put on your alarm clock, then you wake up early, then you, you run after a bus or a cab, then you reach on time. So when you reach on time, that's the thing that you wanted to achieve. From last night, I guess, from the previous night. So you achieved it. You felt good. Yeah, this was my target and I achieved it. But what if that doesn't happen? Something goes wrong and you wind up reaching your office half an hour late. So things might get screwed up. You might not feel good. Your boss might come up to you and say some lines, and it might spoil your entire day. So that's the case with every action and every achievement that we have, because achievements are not assured, and there's a chance that you might not achieve what you're looking for, or your actions might be right and some external circumstances, external parameters change the outcome. So based on that, you land on a different outcome and you might well be screwed or you feel bad about it. So the thing is, so what we can do is we can put in our efforts. Whatever we do, we put in 100% in it, and achievements or the outcomes are not up to us. So it's better not to be dependent on outcome and not to take actions based on the outcomes. It's better to enjoy the process of doing things rather than the outcome or rather than the goal. That way you realize the bigger picture as well. You realize the reality, what you want eventually. So instead of running after, what happens is running after short-term goals or short-term achievements doesn't let you think about bigger things or bigger reality. What you want to do in life, what after 10 years, and what's the purpose of your life, what's the goal of your life. You don't get to think about it because you always keep on running after these short-term achievements. So that's how you miss the bigger picture. And even in the short-term achievements, if you don't get it, don't achieve these things, then you feel bad about it, then you're screwed, then you're stressed, then you're depressed, and a lot of things. So if we can just follow this thing, the act of doing rather than act of achieving, we enjoy the process of doing things rather than depending on the outcome or the goal, then I guess that will be a different life altogether. So at least we can put in affirmations every day, then that this is how things should be. So that's what I have been doing from some time, I guess. So small issues, petty issues, small problems in my life, they don't bother me now. There are days, in last few weeks there were a few days when everything was screwed up, starting from my phone to my bike to everything. But my attitude towards the same problems changed, and I felt good. It was okay for me. I really enjoyed. How bad that day can be. So that's what my expectation was, and every action or every bad thing that happened on the day made me feel good. That it's different, it's cool, and it's really a different and a new experience. So if you change the perspective and your attitude towards a situation or an issue, then things really change actually. And that's how the thing is. Reality, everything we see or every situation is our perspective. So if we can change the situations, but what we can do is we can change the perspective. So that way at least we can be happy, or we can keep on doing things and put in efforts. So simple message for the day, try to do this. I have felt it, I have realized it. So if it helps someone, then it'll be great. And what else? Thank you guys.